That certainly, however, does not diminish its place in history. Fox 13's Max Roth has words from a witness to the very first Juneteenth.
Slavery is far from ancient history. In fact, the Library of Congress has a trove of recordings of former slaves themselves. In a moment, you'll hear one of them. But first, Juneteenth says a lot about the black experience. History class taught us about this: the generals, Grant and Lee, the surrender at Appomattox on April 9th, 1865. And our textbooks showed this: the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring slaves free in rebelling states. Our classes probably didn't include this short letter. It's General Order 3 from Major General Gordon Granger. It was Galveston, Texas on June 19th, 2 months after the surrender, 2.5 years after emancipation. White Texans kept both developments from slaves. The order begins: the people of Texas are informed that all slaves are free. This involves absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them becomes that between employer and hired labor.
Do you remember when the Civil War was being fought? Well, I can't remember much about it, but I remember this was.
We don't have a photo of Laura Smalley. She was a preteen slave in Texas in 1865, and this recording of her was done in 1941.
And I thought old Master was dead, but he had been off to the war. You know, old Master didn't tell you, it was free. He didn't tell you that? No, he didn't tell you. Wait till, I think now they say they wait till 6 months out of that. 6 months. And turn the news on the 19th of June. That's why you know we celebrate that day. Color schools. Celebrate that day.
A celebration. And yet that order from the general brought a strange brand of freedom. It concluded: the freedmen are advised to remain quietly at their present homes and work for wages. They are informed that they will not be allowed to collect at military posts, and that they will not be supported in idleness either there or elsewhere. So slaves were told, you're free, but stay with your owner. He's now your boss, and don't ask us for help because we think you're lazy. Juneteenth celebrates a relatively recent step on a long road to freedom. In the newsroom, Max Roth, Fox 13 News, Utah.